Hello there, HBC Family and Friends. This is Pastor Dave. This is my office. It is about 1 o'clock on Monday. Well, it's time to switch things up for Sunday school, start a new series, tackle different topics. We've been doing characters of the Old Testament. It's been fun. It's been good. But I want to switch something up. And so now let me take you back 4 years. 4 summers ago, I got to be a part of the 40th anniversary of Mount St. Helens Eruption Creation Conference. It was done by some folks out of Wisconsin, and they brought in a lot of creation apologetics people, creation teachers, this sort of thing. And I drove them around, so I literally got to drive the celebrities around in our church van. And I got to do that, and I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet Steve Austin. I got to meet just a bunch of people. One guy in particular that I had never met before, his name was Bruce Malone. And I got to meet him. I drove him around. I actually hiked with him on a couple of hikes. And I was really impressed with his down-to-earth mentality, his intelligence, his approach. And so I finally asked him, what do you do? What have you, why were you invited here? What's your thing? And he explained to me what he does, and it's called Search for the Truth Ministries. And I was so impressed by him that weekend that I actually bought an entire series from him called The Rocks Cry Out. And so there's 18 of these DVDs, or 18 lessons on 9 DVDs. Well, I've been sitting on these for 4 years because they're 45 minutes to an hour each, and that doesn't fit into any of the time frames that we have to work with right now for Sunday school or small groups or anything like that. And so I got them out again this morning, and I thought, man, I'm gonna check these out to see if somehow we can incorporate them into Sunday school. Well, I got the first one out and I put it in the DVD player and it didn't work. Put the second one in, it didn't work. Put the third one in, didn't work. And I said, well, I'm going to call him and I'm going to find out, what can be done. So I checked 7 through 18. They all worked. It was only the first set, 1 through 6, that didn't work. So I got online, found his phone number, called him up, said, hey, I don't know if you remember me. My name's Dave Martin. I drove the van at the 40th Anniversary Creation Conference around Mount St. Helens. And he said, yeah, I remember you. And I said, well, I bought the Rocks Cry Out DVD curriculum from you. And I haven't been able to use it yet. I got it out today, and the first 3 CDs don't work. And he said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will send you a brand new set on a flash drive. They're higher quality. They're easy to use. I'll have it in the mail tomorrow. I thought, man, that was pretty nice. So he impressed me again, and he does this out of his home. He doesn't have an office. He doesn't have a big business. I don't think he relies on this to really make a living. His wife actually answered the phone, and when she found out who I was calling for, passed the phone to him. We talked for a little while. And so I've been impressed with this guy twice, and I'm determined that we're going to figure out how to use these DVDs for Sunday school. So before I tell you what we're going to do, I went and found just a 2-minute clip of a devotional that he does online, and so you can meet him in that way. So here's the clip.
Have you ever seen a field filled with sunflowers? They're gorgeous with their beautiful yellow heads, and yet those heads track the sun. In the morning they're facing east, all day they turn until in evening they're facing west, tracking the sun. Why do they do that? How do they do that? Well, it turns out their stems have cells which grow faster on the east side during the day. Therefore, it stretches out that stalk and causes the head to turn all day long. But at night, the cells on the west side of the stalk catch up and they grow faster, causing the head to turn back around, so in the morning they're facing the sun. Now, botanists do strange things. They decided to torture these two plants by anchoring the head so it was forced to face east continually. Turns out those plants had 5 times less seeds and biomatters when they didn't track the sun. But why are there 5 times less seeds and biomatter? Well, when they anchored those plants facing only east during the day, it turns out there's 5 times more insects, bees, and pollinators that would come and pollinate those plants because they would warm up earlier in the morning. This sunflower doesn't have a brain. How does it know to grow part of its cells faster? How does it know there's going to be more pollinating insects if it turns its head back at night so in the morning it warms up quicker and it will get more insects visiting it? It can't. It has to be designed that way. And think of the hundreds or thousands of changes that would have to happen chemically and at a cellular level in order for the plant to just happen to have these abilities. It could never happen. It's designed by our God who wants this plant to grow and thrive.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed listening to that. This is the kind of material that he produces. And obviously I haven't watched all 18 videos. I don't have that much spare time. But I watched the entire first one today, and I enjoyed it. I think it was good, and I think it's going to be best if we watch them in their entirety and don't break them up from week to week. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make Sunday school start at 8:30 for the next while. I don't see this as a permanent change. I'm not even sure it'll carry over into the new year or anything like that. But I want to do these 18 videos. And honestly, we may not even watch all 18 of them. We'll see how it goes. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 8:30 to 9, and that's going to be our sharing time, where we share praises, answers to prayer, where we share prayer requests, and then we pray together. And then at 9 o'clock, from 9 to 10, we're going to do the video series. So how that's going to work is, if you can be there at 8:30, great, and encourage you to be there. I'd really like you to be there. I hope all of our regulars will make the adjustment and be there at 8:30, because that's a very important segment of Sunday school. But then if you can't come till 9, go ahead and come at 9 and be there for the video series. And so we're going to watch these every week. And I'd like to invite everybody. I'd like teenagers to come. I'd like anybody that has the ability to sit and watch the video. I think there's some good stuff in there for you. So families, come on in. We'll just do what we have to do to make it work. Bring things for your kids if you have to. Let's work together. Let's see how we can do this. If you know that, man, my family's just not ready for that, then obviously go ahead and don't do that. I can loan you the videos later, or I can show you where you can find them online. Now, please don't take this opportunity to say, oh, I'll just watch them online myself. No, it's better to do it as a group. And I'd even challenge you, if you're not coming to Sunday school now, to make an effort to be here for these. I think we're going to enjoy them. So we're going to start this Sunday. No lead time, no announcements made from church. This Sunday we're going to start at 8:30. So I'd really encourage you to be here at 8:30. And we're going to start with lesson number 1. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. If you have any questions, send me an email. Be more than happy to answer them. And like I said, no pressure. If you can't be here at 8:30, try to be here by 9. If you can be here at 8:30, by all means do that. Have a great day. Talk to you later.